Football Manager 23 is out right now. It's the beta, which means we've got 2 weeks or so until the main game comes out. If you still need to buy it, link up there. You get 25% off through the TMS. But today, there's one Wonderkid who stands out like an absolute sore thumb in Football Manager 23. He's ridiculous. And today, I'm going to introduce you to him and show you what he looks like at his peak potential. Best Wonderkid in the game, hands down. And here is that man, Endrick from Palmeiras in Brazil, 15 years old. A lot of hype around this boy, and he's going to be an absolute baller. He's got decent mentals, good physicals, good technicals, but he's a blank slate. At 15 years old, you can mold this boy into a number of positions to suit your team. Couple of flaws in his game that you can work on throughout. He's not going to be the best in the air. He's too short. That's not going to change too much. Shift your focus elsewhere. If you're training up this kid, you want to set him up as an advanced forward. He's going to be one of the best in the world. And for me, some additional focus of an attacking movement. If you look at the anticipation decisions off the ball, you want him to be in the right areas to finish. He's going to be brilliant. We don't want him being in the air because he's not tall enough. It will suit him perfectly. Get him on a leadership course, get everything in place ready to go, set up the mentoring, and you're good to go with this kid. And then once all that is in place, shall we see what he looks like at his peak? Let's jump forward 3 years for a start. Slight caveat here, every game is very different. We've got a range of potential ability for Endrick. In my game, he could be up here. In your game, he could be down there or anywhere in between. So bear in mind, every time you load up a game, it's a variable. It can change. But I think regardless, he's still bloody brilliant, isn't he? And with 3 years into game, Endrick has hit 18. He is out drinking booze and smoking cigarettes, and he's also a very good footballer indeed. Officially a Wonderkid now. Physicals, mentals are jumping up, but more than anything, his attacking ability, those composure decisions off the ball, look how well they have taken heed, and that has helped his development immensely. First season, 37 in all competitions, just a 5. He was injury hampered, that one. That is a worry for me. He does have a bit of an injury proneness, but he followed that up with a third season of a very good performance indeed. And with these stats, amazing. I'm excited to see what happens with this kid. He is wanted by a load of teams, all in the Premier League. Which one's he going to go for? Probably not West Ham, let's be honest. Okay, let's jump forward to the peak of his career. And here we are in the year 2032, and Endrick is 26 years old, arguably coming into the prime of his career, and look, he's moved to the big boys. Liverpool, they were the club to snap him up, and he moved quite a few seasons ago. We'll look at his form in a second, but look at these stats. Mentally and physically, this lad is amazing. He's so small, 5'10", but with a strength of 18 and balance of 18, you're not going to get him off the ball. He's just going to charge past you with flair of 18, moves into channels, and loves running with the ball. He's dangerous, honestly. I'm tempted to say an inside forward or somebody going past players on the wing is potentially more suitable than the advanced forward. His career at Liverpool has been a long one to date, and it's not really set the world alight. Goals have come a bit short. Appearances have come a bit short as well. He's had a few seasons where he's done very well, 16 and 35 in particular in the year 28-29. But aside from that, I was expecting a lot more goals, which makes me think, are we really looking at his best position as a striker? Let's jump forward to the age of 30 and see how the rest of his career goes. And he continues to develop. 60 caps for Brazil, just a 19 goals. This kid is looking incredible. And Liverpool have been playing him in a very interesting position. Let's take a look at the last 4 years to start with. Again, goals have come a little bit short. The average ratings have certainly improved an awful lot, but he's not your Haalands. He's not getting 30, 40 goals a season. And Liverpool have been playing him in a very strange position. And that position is Ram Deuter. We finally got one. And when you look at his stats, there's no surprise. Trying to get a tactic to work as a Ram Deuter is probably the hardest part. Bumping his work rate and technique up ever so slightly. But essentially, he's amazing. Does remind me a bit of a Thomas Muller in terms of his polygon. I never would have said that at the start of this video. But there you have it. That is the career of Endrick. Currently at Liverpool. Starts off at Palmeiras. You can pick him up for a decent amount of money. He's not going to come cheap, in the £20 million region, and for the first few seasons he will still be there because of his age, but he will develop nicely there. And for £20 million, you saw what he was like after 3 years. An absolute steal. Let me know down below if you are going to pick him up, and if you tried him, are you getting many goals out of him? Where are you playing him, and where would you play him if you do buy him? I'd be keen to know. So there you have it. Shock, shock, horror. Brazilian left-footed striker is a good player, I know, right? But I think this one is going to be very special indeed. And a lot of you loading up this player might not have his face in game, because there's a few things you've got to do. So check out this video from Llama next, not only for the faces, get onto the kits, the badges, make your game look beautiful. You'll benefit, trust me. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.